Have you ever been home alone?
Sometimes on purpose.
How does that happen?
Oh, they just leave me there. I don't know why.
He was the highest paid child actor ever. So why did Macaulay Culkin suddenly disappear?
Your father was described as the father from hell.
Every night, I was trapped in a room with a crazy person. Gave me a nice swipe across the cheek. And I just went down. I can show you all my scars if you like.
Exploited and abused by his dad, 8-year-old Macaulay was the sole provider for his family of 9.
I did 14 movies in 6 years, which is more than 2 a year, and just kind of pumping them out. I was making God knows how much money, and I didn't have a bed. I didn't even have a room. I was sleeping on the couch. I don't want to talk about how big his bed was or how big his television was.
I had no say. I was going crazy, and no one was listening to me.
What felt worse for me was when I woke up and I didn't feel anything at all.
Until one night, he finally cracked.
Police were called to the Culkin residence late last night. So far, no details have been released.
What really happened that night, and how did it end with the most famous kid in the world suddenly vanishing?
I wasn't going to let him get away with those kind of things anymore.
Your father was described as the father from hell.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember that. It's very weird, because I know whatever I say about him, he's going to try to contradict everything I say. I don't know, my father was very good at breaking people's spirits and holding them down. And he did that to all of us, including my mother.
Macaulay's father was a failed actor who forced his 7 children into acting from a very young age to fulfill his own dreams. And when Macaulay became the star, he became the center of his father's control.
I had no say. I've done 14 films, and I've never read one of the scripts, not one of them. And I had a basic idea of what it was about, but I wouldn't actually know what it was until I'd actually go to the premiere and I'd see it.
Night after night, wherever they were filming, Macaulay's father would lock him in a hotel room to study his lines. Macaulay never went to regular school. One of his Home Alone castmates said he didn't even know how to catch a ball or play tag. His whole life was work. Before he was 10 years old, Macaulay was the breadwinner of his entire family and the most famous kid on earth.
Now, here's the #1 box office guy in the country right now. He beat Rocky this weekend. He's the hottest guy in the show business. And here he is, Macaulay Culkin. I mean, this is it, pal. You are a bona fide star as of right now. The #1 box office movie of the weekend. Nice to have you on the show.
Everyone wanted a piece of Macaulay for movies, interviews, and appearances. The world couldn't get enough of him. He was the highest paid child actor in history, making over $8 million a film. But his father refused to let him enjoy any of the benefits of his success.
My brother and me slept on the couch. We didn't even have our own bedroom. I mean, I was making, forget about how much money I was making, but I was sleeping on the couch. And
Why?
I think it was just a way of him wanting to break my spirit. He wanted me to know, and my brother to know, that he was in charge, and that if he didn't want us to sleep on a bed, we weren't going to sleep on a bed.
At the time, Macaulay was too afraid to tell anyone what was happening at home. He seemed like the luckiest child in the world. But behind closed doors, it was a very different story.
Every night, I was trapped in a room with a crazy person.
He was a bad man. Like, honestly, he was a bad man. He was abusive and, like physically and mentally. Yeah, I can show you all my scars if you want to.
But it wasn't just Macaulay who faced his father's anger. On every set, his dad made impossible demands. Cast members said they had to walk on eggshells around him to avoid his outbursts. Over time, this damaged Macaulay's career. One casting director even said, "People tell me Macaulay is too expensive and his father is too much." After years of abuse from his father, Macaulay was reaching a breaking point, exhausted, exploited, and with nowhere to run.
I didn't want to do it anymore. I knew at least I wanted to have a break.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted, because it was one after the other, one after the other.
I was going crazy by that point. I knew it was going to, if I just kept on doing it, I'd go nuts.
So I remember I went up to my father and I asked him, I said, I think I need some time off. I'm really, really exhausted. And he said, yeah, sure, no problem. And the next thing I knew, I was on the next set, doing the next thing. And I mean, especially after that, I really turned myself off.
Until one night, Macaulay had had enough.
I went off somewhere for the weekend, and I didn't tell him. and he got angry with me and gave me a nice swipe across the cheek, and I just went down. And then he told me to get up. And I said, and I looked at him, I was like, I'm not gonna fight you, because I knew that's what he wanted me to do. He gave me another one. And my brother had walked into the apartment or something like that, and I just said, you know, F you, I'm gonna, and I closed my door, locked it, called the cops on him.
Police responded to an emergency call yesterday at the Upper West Side apartment of actor Macaulay Culkin. According to authorities, the 15-year-old star phoned 911 and reported that his father was assaulting him. When officers arrived, his father, Kit Culkin, admitted to striking his son, claiming it was over missed school and a messy room. Police say the incident is part of an ongoing family dispute.
I just wanted him to know that I wasn't going to let him get away with those kind of things anymore.
After Macaulay called the police on his father, the whole family began to fall apart. His parents separated, and their custody battle over the children turned ugly and intense.
Literally, I was hoping to disappear off the face of the earth.
How are you going to disappear?
I don't know, I figured that people would forget about me. And if I just locked myself in a room for long enough and, grew up, I figured people would just forget about that kid.
After a bitter custody battle played out in the headlines, Macaulay's mother won custody of the 7 children. For the first time, Macaulay was free from his father's control.
When I was put in a position where I could take control of my own life and my own destiny and make decisions that were solely for my benefit and not for anyone else to make money on or anything like that, I did. And I jumped in there and I kind of just I said, I'm retired. At
what age?
14.
Macaulay removed his parents' names from the guardianship of his childhood fortune. He was free to use it however he wanted. And just like that, he vanished from Hollywood. For years, rumors spread like wildfire. Everyone wanted to know what happened to the kid from Home Alone. Where did he go? What was he doing? People claimed he was either on drugs or in jail. And when shocking photos of Macaulay appeared online, many believed those rumors were true.
After Entertainment Tonight posted photos of the former Home Alone star looking, quote, extremely thin and scruffy under the headline, Macaulay Culkin's gaunt photo.
Poor Macaulay Culkin has been smeared once more, this time for having a $6,000 a month drug addiction. His supposed close friends have told media he is dying due to a heroin and Oxycontin addiction. His reps say he is in perfect health, but the tabloids say he has 6 months left to live.
But the reality was far more painful. Macaulay was dealing with severe depression after escaping his father. He was hit with a series of heartbreaking losses, including the death of his older sister in a tragic accident. His mental health slowly began to fall apart.
I'd spend like 12 hours a day in my bathtub. I had no appetite. I love eating, man. Food that I loved didn't even taste good.
What felt worse for me was when I woke up and I didn't feel anything at all. That's the thing that hurts the most. Because you're feeling nothing, but you're also feeling hurt. Because you don't care anymore. Like, that's the scary stuff. Like, that's the stuff that you really actually have to try to figure out.
Macaulay knew that to move forward, he had to make peace with the past he had tried so hard to leave behind.
Lots of weird things happen to kids all the time, all around the world, every day. I have something to show for it. I came out the other end, and I have something to show for it, and I'm very, I do feel blessed every morning, kind of thing.
So you're happy that it all worked out that way?
Yeah,
If you could go back and do it again, would you do it the same way?
Knowing what I know now, I mean, probably. I'd probably be even more charming. I do it just better. I'm like I said, I'm very, very, very lucky.
You seem really healthy. Like you seem like a together person.
Oh yeah, I know. It's really
that's
again
a shocker for people.
I guess so. I'm actually usually for the most part I'm pretty put together.
After working through the pain of his past, Macaulay returned to acting in his own way. During his first major comeback film, he met actress Brenda Song and fell deeply in love.
I'd like to thank Brenda. You are absolutely everything. You're my champion. You're the only person happier for me today than I am. You're not only the best woman I've ever known, you're the best person I've ever known. You've given me just all my purpose. You've given me family.
Together, Macaulay and Brenda welcomed 2 sons, and now Macaulay's focus is being the supportive father he never had growing up.
There's a word that I use in my household because it's something that I didn't really hear enough of when I was a kid,
and that's proud. Man, I'm proud of my kids. I'm proud of myself that I can provide for my family in that kind of way, and that I can love my family the right kind of way.
The reason families all over the world can't let a year go by without watching and loving Home Alone together is because of Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay, a 10-year-old boy, was called a superstar, a moneymaker by the world over. How does anyone survive that? Well, I believe you'd have to possess a certain quality, a gift. I'm so proud of you.
I do feel blessed every morning.
Yeah, no, if things were different, I wouldn't be me. I love me, man. I think I'm freaking cool. So I wouldn't want to change a thing.